How you doing, guys? Greetings, and geeks and girls. X2, Electric Boogaloo. We're gonna be talking about X-Men 2 today. I did not put up my review beforehand of what happened before, because I was supposed to do one Saturday and now I'm doing one Sunday. Might not be uploaded until midnight, so it might even be on Monday. Who knows? I'm not consistent, apparently. I try, but I fail. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put up 2 this week, so I don't have to worry about putting on one Saturday, so I can build up a little bit more time to watch the movie, because I was only barely able to watch this film. Not because it was bad, but because I didn't have the time. So next is Spider-Man 2, and we're going to do that the same day. They're both going to pop up today. And then we got this movie right here we got to review. And next is Fantastic Four, if you're wondering. But, enough about that. Let's get into the film. I think the first thing I wanted to say right off the bat is that the title is bullshit. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to do a Terminator 2 thing with T2, X2. Just put X2. What is X-Men United gonna do to this? Judgment Day makes sense. So it's X-Men 2, X-Men United. It's a little redundant, in my opinion. And I'm not the only one who agrees. If you don't believe me, watch Nostalgia Critic. Anyway. And yes, I'm wearing a gray shirt. I don't have anything today. But another thing I want to mention is first of all, the plot is kind of all over the place when you first watch it. Because when I was watching this film, I was like, oh, okay, so it's about trying to deal with Rogue and Bobby. Oh, no, it's about stopping this Mystique again or something. It's just like, fuck. I am confused. I was just like, it's like the plot was all over the map in my eyes. I might not be the only one, but I just feel like that's strange to me. But again, let's talk about the characters. My biggest discussions are with the characters. Hugh Jackman, what else can I say? There's only one other thing that he did in this movie that's different, and I think is the better part, is that if I didn't mention in the first movie, is that in his fight scenes, he didn't really use his claws to fight. He more used them for defense, and that's not what Wolverine does in the comics, or in cartoons, or any form. He uses those suckers to kill, to slice, to stab, and he does that in this movie. He's actually stabbing enemies and fighting. Like, the fighting feels more realistic in this. Storm actually does have a really cool moment in this. Speaking of which, Halle Berry plays Storm. I didn't talk that much about her in the first film, but she had that African accent, and she didn't put an impression on me at all. But in this, she's actually really, really good. I loved her character arc, except for one thing, is that she didn't really do that much in terms of, like, helping the team. But, you know, she does have a pretty good moment of her striking Toad in a fight scene, and I thought that was awesome. Patrick Stewart, again, a great character. Kind of, when I think about it, the worst teacher. I mean, like freaking one of the worst teachers. I mean, I haven't read Harry Potter, so I don't know what those people are like. But this person is like, you're leaving like half the kids to go out on this mission, and you're gonna leave like half of them that don't even know how. Like, they could probably explode in any minute without even knowing how they did it. I'm trying to look at the characters, and Rogue here kind of looks like Scarlett Johansson. But Rogue is also a little overdone in this film. Again, I liked her in the first film. I liked what they were trying to do with her. And people always say, oh, she could have just been replaced with Jubilee or something. I'm like, whatever. Do what you want. You're adapting your comic series. I thought she was great in the first film. She had a very nice, angsty format to her. In this film, I don't like her relationship with Bobby. Iceman, if you don't know. These two characters just don't connect to me. They're not frigging interesting. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate Bobby, because he's that one a-hole everybody knew in high school. And I hate that person. I'm like, why are we spending time with him? He's not interesting. He's just an asshole. And I don't like that, because he just literally just pushes Rogue out of the way. He's like, I'm her boyfriend. Bobby, call me Iceman. What the frick did I do? Jealous jerk. I'm just like, every time he's on screen, I'm just like, F that guy. Frick that guy. Let's see. Who else haven't I talked about? Oh crap. I almost forgot. Alan Cumming as Night Watcher. I think he was okay. You know, not good, not bad. He was okay. Better than his other roles. If you guys know who I'm talking about, you know, Son of the Mask and Flintstones, Viva Rock Vegas. I'm probably gonna sound like a freak, but I'm into Mystique. She's kind of hot in human form. I have to say, in human form, not in her blue form. She's got that smoothness, whatever that is. Nah, that'd be painful. And I'm not the only one who agrees. Watch the movie if you don't believe me. You know, I see what you're doing, Hugh Jackman. But for real, like, she's legitimately more, like, hot in her human form. When she comes out, she's like, hello, how you doing? And she's got her big high heels on. I'm like, sexy. I was like, okay. And then she kicks some ass. I'm like, all right, that's even better. But I do like this movie. Definitely better than the first one. But I gotta rate the first one a 5. I'm gonna rewrite the first one as a 5 instead. Not a 5, a 4, a 4. My mind's going nuts. 4 out of 5 instead, because I look back on it, I'm like, this is a little gross. There are some things I didn't notice. And after watching the Metacritic review, I really noticed that. This one is definitely a 5, though. I have to give it a 5. Because as flawed as it is, it makes up with its casting, its action sequences, and just everything about this movie is a lot better. I'd say this was, like Spider-Man 2, which we'll get to, is one of the best films of the trilogy. So I'd say that is pretty much a wrap. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be Spider-Man 2. I wonder what we're going to give that one. Spoilers. But yeah, and see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, geeks and girls.